So today we are going to replant my dying or possibly already dead blueberry, and we're going to see if we can revive it. There's some things that I have been researching that you can do to bring back a blueberry bush. Now, this blueberry bush, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I don't know, somewhere in there, it had green. No. Sorry. So it had in my last video about, well, a couple videos, I don't know, if my last one was about blueberries or not, that this one was still surviving. But either the last video or the video before, you could see that it had a longer shoot, and there was one green leaf on the top of it. Since then it has withered away and it is now brown, and so I cut it down because you don't want to have to strain your plant for nutrients. So I cut it down, and this is what we have left, is this little guy there in the middle. So what I am doing, and I really should have cut this open first. Hold please. Okay, so I got it open now. So we are going to start with this stuff. Is called blood meal, and you do not need a lot. So I just opened it. It's in this little plastic bag, and then I stuck a half a teaspoon in there because that's what we're going to use. So the directions say mix it thoroughly, and we are doing container plants here on the right, but they have directions for both. And this is supposed to be good for multiple plants. It helps with the balance in your soil. It gives it nitrogen, but you only need a little bit because too much nitrogen can also hurt. So this is just the one I got. I have never used blood meal before, so we're gonna see how this works. And I got this on Amazon. I don't remember how much it was, like $5 or so. So it says, it says to mix it in your soil thoroughly. You only need 1 to 2 teaspoons per gallon of soil. Okay. So this is probably just a couple teaspoons in here to start, because I don't want to like overdo it. So I'm just gonna, and it says just use it loosely. I'm not even using really a full teaspoon. We're just gonna shake it in there, and we're gonna mix that up real good. Pretty decent anyways. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to get to the bottom of it, but I should have mixed a little bit in the bottom before I added more soil. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix another bit in there. Okay, so then that's gonna go on the shelf, and we're gonna mix this back in as well. My soil has been sitting, so it's getting a little dry. We're gonna do some water with it here in a minute, but that actually goes with the next step of what I'm gonna do. So now that's, I feel like, mixed in there pretty well, and it's not completely dry soil, but it, it's not crumbly. And now I also got peat moss. Now I also ordered this on Amazon. The peat moss that you want has to have, there's a name, now I can't think of it. It's cut off on the label. It's actually this word right there that starts SP. It's like SPH something. So Walmart has, at least my Walmart has soil right now that has this particular type of peat moss mixed in for container plants, on sale for $4 for a decent sized bag. So if you're looking to get peat moss, check your local stores. I don't know the brand that it was. It was a yellow bag, if that helps. So I will probably go back to Walmart and grab a few bags just to have on hand, because again, some of my other plants need some of this as well. This also, helps with the soil. That's the only thing it says on here. Okay, so got this on Amazon. What it says online, since there's no directions with this, peat moss can dry out. So what you want to do is you want to get it wet. So if you're using a large amount of peat moss, you're going to want to soak it. Let me balance you on my legs here for a second while I'll flip you. So we're going to take this bag and I'm going to feel how it's dry, but not completely super dry. So what I'm going to do now is you're going to mix, and this you kind of need quite a bit. Actually, sorry, I should have just put my camera on the holder and let it angle down, but I didn't think it'd be this much juggling around. So we're going to dig a hole. So there's a hole. What we're going to do is we're going to pour some, the fan is going. Hold on, wait for the fan to, my fan just oscillated this way right as I did that. So generous amount in there, and then we're going to water it. Oh, my water's spilling everywhere. That's why you have these non-slick mats, because boy, this watering can gives me problems. It spills every time. I need to get a new one. And my other watering can, the handle's in the way, so it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to kind of mix that into the bottom layer down there. And this is also going to help the soil like drain too. And that's what you really want for blueberries, because it will rot your roots really easy. Okay, hopefully that did not shake the camera. Sorry. So I'm going to pour some more in there. Ugh. And again, the fan is... Okay, there we go. So we're going to pour another good generous amount and water it and mix that in. And that's why I opted to be okay with not watering the dirt, getting the dirt moist before I planted the blueberry, because we're kind of doing that, mixing this in. Okay? I want to make sure our soil is good all the way through. And this is I want to say these are the 1 gallon, or sorry, 1 gallon, 5 gallon mesh bags. Yeah, these are the 5 gallons. So these, it looks kind of bigger in the camera, but this is a 5 gallon, so it's not a big one. So this is my 15 gallon if you want to see size comparison. 15 gallon is where my blueberry is now. And the soil kind of got packed down over time, so it just isn't enough for the roots to grow down. So I'm going to start with some hefty, pretty new soil in there. All of my soil came from the store. Actually, I think all of it came from Lowe's. Lowe's and Sam's Club. It's kind of a mixture. But it's all the same brand. It was the, what is the name of that grow? Shoot. Oh, it's over in the corner. Oh, no, that one's a green bag. I think the first bag I used, I'm trying to see, it's cut, the name of it's cut off. There's a bag, a small bag of it left in my corner over there, but I can't see what it's called. I can't think of what it's called. Anywho, it's right in the tip of my brain. It's got all the good nutrients in it anyways. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my water aside for a minute, and I'm going to slide. So I'm going to slide this over to where I can reach it. And we're going to see. This is heavy. Oh, there's that big spider. You stay back there, because I don't do spiders. Okay, that's not for me. Joe kills all the spiders, and he is not here right now. That looks like a wolf spider potentially. I don't know. He can stay back there. Sorry, dude. I did not mean to expose you. He's chilling. If he starts coming this way, I'm running. I'm just fair warning everybody right now. Okay, so we're going to move our blueberry tag, and I hope there's no spiders in here. These suckers are in my greenhouse everywhere. So I'm going to take my blueberry tag and put it in the new guy. And we're going to gently... I don't know where the roots are. I don't know if it even has a root system. At this point, it looks like there's a lot of water retaining in this root system. That was way too easy to pull up. So now what you're going to want to do is kind of shake. Oh, there's some roots. Shake the dirt off. And you know what? I'm wondering if it's just not getting the moisture it needs, to be honest, because let me see if I can hold you with my legs as I shake this off so you can kind of see, because this is the soil that it came with. Like, you know how they come in those bags and yeah, it's just clumped, like there's no, the roots just are not, they're just one big ball. Okay. Well, you guys are going to stay down there for a second. Sorry I dropped you. Like I said, I should have just put it in the phone holder. So, it's just a big ball of dirt, basically. You see the big spider back there, Lily? I'll move the... Yeah. He's back there. Oh, there's one in me. Yeah, but you don't want to go up against him, because those ones will bite. I'm pretty sure. So, I'm going to break... Well, there's a good, strong... root ball right there. So I'm going to try to gently break some of these up. And I don't even know what's going on here. This is a big ball of crazy. Oh, there's a strong root right there. So now it says you want to rinse your roots off, okay? So I'm going to do it over. I'm just going to get my watering can. Ooh, that light is bright. And I'm just going to do it over the top of this bag right here. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just going to go into the soil. Oh yeah, I'm exposing some of the roots now. I think they just couldn't get the moisture. Look, I'm getting dirt all over my phone. It'll be alright. So, you can see it now. Look at all that. That was just in a cluster of dirt before. And I don't think it was getting the nitrogen it needed and all of the minerals, whatever. You know what I mean. So, there. We rinsed them all out. And we're going to see if we can get it to regrow. So now, let me show you guys. So this is what we're working with now. So you've seen it was just a ball before. Just a matted, wound up ball. And it had nowhere to go. It just was so tight in there, it couldn't grow out. So we rinsed them out, and now my phone is all dirty. Let's go ahead and put them in here, and we're going to just dig down just deep enough. And I'm going to kind of loosen up some soil around it so it's not tight and the roots have somewhere to go. Okay, so we're just going to set them right down in there, and I'm just going to gently push some dirt around it. I'm not going to pack anything down. It's loose. And then what we're going to do, my spider friend's still back there, is we're just going to gently water a little bit over top, because we put quite a bit of water in there already, and we just rinse the roots with the water. So again, we don't want to waterlog it. But that'll go down to the roots slowly. That water will go down to the roots slowly, and I'm gonna put it, well, I want to move this big guy and put it over there So anyways, I'm going to put it under one of the grow lights. We're going to see how it does. Because if I put this outside, this is a smaller, this is only a 5-gallon. I'm afraid that the outside wildlife is going to get to it. So that's one of the reasons I moved the blueberries inside. So we're going to see. We'll report back in about a week or so and see if it has done any growth, any improvements. So that is what I've learned about how to bring back a blueberry bush. If we were ever going to bring it back, this is how it would be done from all the research that I have done. If you have any tips or tricks, you see something maybe I have been doing wrong or could be doing better, I definitely would appreciate some feedback. And hopefully you've learned something from this as well. Again, this is just based on research. I have never done it this way before. I have always done my blueberries in the ground, outside, and let them die off and then come back, and they have always done well. So unfortunately, I did not get cuttings from those bushes. They are still in Ohio. So these are ones that I just purchased in a store. I did have 2. The other one was completely dead, and so I got rid of it, and I had wished now that maybe I would have tried this method. But again, I don't know if it's going to work. Now, it does say you want to feed it the blood meal once a month during growing season. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let this kind of sit for a day, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to test the levels of my soil. Once all of the things, the components of the soil, the blood meal, and the peat moss have all combined and had a day to kind of work its magic into the soil, we're going to come back and we're going to test the pH levels. You want to make sure the acidity is right and all of the nitrogen is good in the soil and that we're not waterlogging it. This soil will probably remain moist and for a couple days. You really don't need to water them every day. That will waterlog the roots. But when they are inside like this, they're not in direct sunlight, so they don't dry out and they don't have that humidity in here. We have the fan going. You can hear the fan behind me going. That's pushing fresh air in here, being in a grow tent. However, I am going to dig a little deeper and see if maybe they need more sunlight than they're getting in here. So maybe we just need to up the amount of light that they're getting. Right now I have them set to 6 hours, and they're pretty good amount of light. They're pretty good spacing. So these are my grow lights right here for where I had the blueberries. So you can see they're lower, but you know, it's not a direct sun. And it doesn't, as you can see, my elderberries are doing great. The onions are doing great. So it's not scorching anything. It's not burning any of the leaves. So once our spider friend is taken care of, I'll probably put it back there. Spider friend? Yeah. And I need to double check that I can have the onions close to these things. I used to have just all my berries right here. And they were doing well. But I do believe I will have to pollinate the blueberries by hand or something, and maybe potentially get a second blueberry bush to have them cross-pollinate into each other. That's why I had 2 blueberry bushes. A lot of berry bushes are that way. So maybe it just didn't have enough pollination. So I'm going to dig into a few more things, see if we can get this guy brought back to life. So I'll check back in with you guys in probably, say, a week, maybe a week or 2. And we're going to see if we can revive this guy. And it does seem like I have a lot of moisture on the top layer there, but it's not throughout. So see, you can see down here it's a little bit drier. So there's a little rock in there I'm hitting. So hopefully this will come back. So keep watching the videos and you'll see how the greenhouse progresses. I'm waiting on the cucumbers to make a comeback to do a video on those, and I think I need to add some things to that as well. I'm waiting on the peanut tree to turn. They are doing well, it seems. I'm not sure I will get berries on my elderberry this year. I did last year, and it was actually a cutting from that. And I did prune it recently. I'm just kind of looking at it. This guy right here. So he's doing good. There's a leaf there on the end that's kind of a couple dead ones there. But they kind of bloom a little bit later, so we'll see. So that is all for our blueberry video for today. If you're watching, please, this will probably be on my TikTok and my YouTube and my Facebook. I usually do gardening stuff on all 3 platforms. So go ahead and please follow along. Hit the subscribe button if you are on any of my platforms, or the follow button. And, you know, a couple likes, comments, that also helps my videos. And then I can continue making more of them, and we can learn together about how to grow our garden in a greenhouse, a grow tent, if you must. So, thanks for watching.